Good morning again. Okay, so I've got to find Rocky Mountain Adventure. I think it's down here. Boyd is awesome. He's a lifesaver. He's letting me park my van here for the next like 2.5 weeks, so I don't have to pay for airport parking, which saves me about $200 to $300. So I think it's down here. He said there's like a mural and I'll see the vans in the back. Rocky Mountain. I don't see it. He said there's vans. I don't think I'm in the right place. Hang on a minute. Let me go around here. There's a public relations agency. Where are the vans? Oh, the Ram? Okay. Maybe it's over here. I don't think this is the place. That's a camper van though. He said just park. Oh, I don't know where it is. Hang on, let me figure it out. All right, so there's his Dodge Ram. And he said I can just park back here. This is great. Oh my God, this is like the best lifesaver in the world. Okay, luckily I don't have the bikes on the back, which makes it a bit easier. So let me just see if this is where I need to park. And then I need to get an Uber about 2 miles away to the Hampton Inn and then take the free shuttle. Just easier that way than having to take the Uber all the way to the airport. Let's see. See how far back I can go. All right, I think this is fine. For some reason, I never get to straighten this thing up when I'm backing up. I don't know what's wrong with the Nissan. It's a square, you know, but for some reason it just doesn't, I don't know, it never lines up right. Okay, let me double check the back. And just for proof of life, I'm in like regular clothes. So I still have, I spilled something on my shirt from when I was doing the all you can eat lobster. Well, he was nice. I talked to Boyd for a little bit. And he has a Dodge Ram, and he kind of talked about the company and stuff. So eventually I'd like to get into renting out the adventure vans for people, where we'd cover your expense down the road when we get more money. So donate so we can do this. All right, I've got to go now. It's 15 more minutes over to the other side. I'm in the wrong location. So they weren't zoned for rental vans at the place that they originally got, so they had to get another place. Oh no, the other place was for the rental vans. This place wasn't zoned for rentals. So now I have to go to the other place. So it's fine. It's only like 5 minutes away from the Hampton Inn. Or I could just Uber straight to the airport. I don't have to go to the Hampton Inn. So I'll see how much the Uber is. Maybe that would be easier. That way I'm just directly there and not having to like change vehicles twice, because I've got to take that big ass sign with me. So yeah, he's got some friends going to the Dead show, and I said, hey, my friend's got a ticket for Saturday since I can't go because I have to go home. So my friend ended up deciding to go 2 nights because he's such a big fan, and I was like, well, that's great, but I can go Friday. I just can't go, you know. So anyway, but yeah, it was just so funny. I was telling them, like, when I was on this Give to Grizz, which is, I was a Franklin College Grizzly. And so the Give to Grizz campaign, we had a Zoom last night with all the alumni for the journalism school. And it was so great. It was so nice to see everybody. I know of everybody. Wasn't necessarily in school with everyone that was on there. But they went around and they were like, okay, let's introduce ourselves. And then of course there's me on camera, right? And I'm just hiding down here and they're like, Jenny. And I'm like, I live in a van. I do use my degree. I'm down by the river. And so they were like, Jenny represents the most extreme thing you can do when you graduate from our college. I was like, yeah, because I went to Japan for 4 years and I went to the army and then I got injured and then I went into digital media and then I went into van life. And so some of the younger alums were like texting on the little group chat and they were like, Jenny, that's my dream. I'm like, I live in a van. You know? And because when I went out 2 years ago, my professor was introducing me to all the students that were there and was just like, this is Jenny, she lives in a van. I'm like, you know what? I do use my degree, you know. So it used to be a loser thing to like live in a van down by the river, but you know, now it's like, you know, the ultimate dream. Anyway, okay, so yeah, this is good. So yeah, I think I'll just Uber straight to the airport. That'll be easier. I'm not going to mess around. But yeah, because I've only got an hour. I'll get there about 15 minutes away. Yeah, that's good. No, it's good. I'm glad actually I went to the wrong place. I got to talk to Boyd. So he grew up, he was telling me, he grew up, you know, with his, I don't know how old he is, but maybe my age. But he grew up in Volkswagen Bugs, and he goes, yeah, like my parents were hippies, and I remember when, like, you know, in the Volkswagen Bug they had kind of an indented roof for some reason. I don't know if it was dented or built that way. And he goes, yeah, they would put water in it, some tarp, and there's pictures of my mom in a bikini, like bathing me as a baby on top of the Volkswagen, not Volkswagen Bug, the Volkswagen bus. And I'm like, that's so cool. I want parents like that. You know? My parents, though, they traveled all the time. Like, I remember when we were kids in England, my mom was a single parent, and she'd work like 3 jobs to take us on a trip and stuff. And every weekend we were going somewhere, either with my dad or my mom. And then my friends' parents would go on vacation with my friends, and I would go with them, you know, because I think you got like mandatory leave or something, like 5 weeks mandatory vacation or something, whatever they do in the UK. But it was just the culture. It's like you can go on a city trip to Europe for a weekend, you know, super cheap, or do a flyby where you get to like rent, you know, fly somewhere, rent a car, and it's all included. And vacations were cheap. We did like we did self-catering, meaning like we did you know, chalets, I don't know what they call them, self-catering, like we had our own little apartment, and we go get, you know, bring our own food and stuff, and it just cut down the cost. And I just, you know, learned to travel as, you know, economically, not as like cheap where you don't do anything because you don't want to spend any money, but where we offset the cost of travel so we can do all of the fun activities. And we went to Cyprus, we went to you know, and all over England, you know. And again, like, you know, I went with my friends' parents too, because they all did the same thing. They rented little chalets or apartments and little you know, like apartment resorts. I think they called it like Butlins, or you know, some, you know, those things. And like timeshare, I guess you would refer to it like timeshare here, but you're not locked into paying for timeshare. You just rent it when you need it. And so we would do that, and of course, you know, they've always got an extra couch, so there was always somewhere for me to sleep, or we, you know, all kind of do a slumber party. So, and it was awesome, and it was just kind of like everyone just kind of pitched in, and we all got to go on these vacations. And my friends still do it that way in England, you know, with their kids, and they take their friends along and their friends' kids and stuff. So it's really cool. But anyway, yeah, it's funny. Boyd was saying that he had to go pick up the camper vans like 3 times yesterday from the airport, because he allows the people to drop the campers at the airport, and then they'll go pick them up. And he said it was all just deadheads, completely. So it'll be fun. I got my sign. It says, I'm grateful you're in Vegas, and not like I'm grateful you're not dead. I thought that might have been better, but, you know, obviously I'm in mourning, and I am grateful that people aren't dead. Like, nobody else needs to die on me. I'm not losing any more friends this year. 2025 is not going to be the year where I lose anyone else that I love. So you're not allowed to die. None of you. I'm telling you right now. Nobody gets to die. So anyway. Okay. Yeah, I feel weird being in real clothes. I'm just like, what the hell? My hair is whatever. It's fine. There's the strip. So yeah, I'm only like 3 miles from the strip right now. So I'm going to go drop this off. I got 11 minutes. And then I'll go to, I'm going to be right by the airport. Okay, there's the MGM Grand, there's the Luxor, there's the Stratosphere. It's so weird, like Vegas was always kind of this like imaginary planet a lot of times until I started coming here. And now it's just like a normal thing. Like I don't even notice the strip when I'm here. I'm like, oh, there it is, another, you know, fancy casino. But if you've never been here, like never been to Disneyland, or, you know, it all seems like it's a different planet. And then when I was in high school, I lived like 20 minutes from Disneyland. We used to go all the time. And we all had season passes, or marching band, you know, performing, and senior ditch day, and, you know, 8th grade field trip. We just go for the hell of it. And I went all the way through my adult years too. We just, hey, let's go to Disneyland today. It's a Wednesday. We're not working, you know. And it was great. But it wasn't this magical, imaginary place anymore. It was just literally like I can take a bus 20 minutes from my house to Disneyland. You know, it wasn't that special. But anyway, so okay, so let me figure out where I'm going. This lane ends. Oh, I'm so excited! Oh, I'm so glad to like be going out and doing stuff. I've just been weeks of just being on my own. Actually, months of being on my own now. 3 months where I've been on my own here since I left my friend's house in February, and haven't really been social at all. I haven't gone out with anybody here. None of my friends, nothing. Just been hiking, biking. Because, you know, I've just been going through periods of just being really sad about Jeff, and I just I can't justify, you know, being super happy back then when I'm just super sad. And now I'm getting closure. We're going to have this memorial next weekend, in Tennessee, so that's going to be good. And yeah, I'm just kind of going to be getting ready to just kind of live for the legacy, you know, live my life the way that he would have if he was still here, instead of, you know, I think I'm going through, you know, the stages of grief, and I just need to do something substantial and significant in my life in his honor, rather than just crying my eyes out every day, which I want to do. But that doesn't do anything, doesn't solve anything, doesn't make anybody around me very happy. But you know, they understand that I'm upset. But then I've got good friends like my friend that's coming out to be out here for a few days. So it's just coincidence. He happened to come out for the concert, had another ticket, and I was like, great, I'll do it. So yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. So anyway, okay, the police reported ahead. I don't know, I'm at the airport. I'm at the airport here. Yeah, this is saving me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And Boyd saved me a space that he said, yeah, you know, you got space right there. It's going to be good. And then I'm tracking my my friend's flight as well. So, okay, what's the speed limit here? I don't know. I don't like airport police because I'm like, okay, I'm going 30 miles an hour, dude. That's the speed limit. So I don't know highway patrol. It's like, I always get nervous coming to the airport because the last thing you want is to get a ticket. Like, I've never had a ticket in my life, but like to get a ticket and, you know, miss your flight kind of sucks. So, but anyway, just watch your speed around here. It's an easy airport, and it's just so funny. It's right next to the strip. You can see the strip when you take off if you're on the right side of the airplane, like the correct side of the airplane. Anyway, I'm just babbling. Okay, let me go park this up. I didn't realize I went to the wrong place, but that's okay. I got plenty of time. I'll be there at 11, and I'll just take an Uber to the airport. My friend lands at noon, and then I'll take like, you know, 30 minutes to get off the airplane and to get out to baggage claim. So it's all good. Okay, East Russell Road. Yeah, this is over by Hampton Inn, so this is where I park anyway, like when I pay for parking. But yeah, this is 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks that I'll be gone outside the van, which is going to be bizarre. And then tomorrow morning I have to Uber back over here to go get my, yeah, someone got pulled over. Uber back over here to get my bag for the flight. So there's that too. I'm still a little congested, so my ears are not popping, but it's all good. So I think I look good. I think I look nice today. I look very pretty. I'm not the stinky van lifer that I've been. And I was telling Boyd, I was like, yeah, guys are like, how do I put a girl in van life? I'm like, you know I shit in a bucket? Like, besides, if you want to meet a girl, she has to have a van, you have to have a van, and figure out which one is the kitchen and which one is the bathroom. You don't cross the streams. So yeah. Okay, all right, I gotta turn over here. There's a motorcyclist next to me with 1,000 things on his back of his motorcycle, dude. Oh, motorcycles make me nervous. Make me very, very nervous. Am I going straight? Yeah. Going into here. I don't even know which way I'm going. Terminal 1, East Russell Road. I'm now at the airport officially. Why am I here? Oh, I went the wrong way. Shit. It's okay. Then I'll figure it out. Oh, this is quicker. Well, there you go. Who knew? Yeah, I'm literally in the airport. I love airports now. Like, I'm here all the time. But it's weird when I'm not flying somewhere. I'm going all the way to the airport, making an effort, taking Uber, and I'm not even going anywhere. What the hell, people? Okay. All right, let me just make sure I look all right. I haven't seen my friend in ages, so I'm all nervous. I'm like, how do I look? I look like shit. I look like I shit in a bucket. Jenny, you look like you live in a van. Shut up. Anyway, the strip's right there. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me go. Bye. All right, I am now stuck in here. Over height vehicle exit to the right. This is a nightmare. I'm not supposed to be here. There's all these height clearances. Shit. Okay, let me go over here. Let me get over and get the hell out of here. Okay, this is an easier way to get out then. All right, oversized vehicle exit. See? They love van lifers here. That guy was like directing me just now. He's like, you're in the wrong freaking lane. I'm like, dude, I'm not even supposed to be at the airport right now. I'm supposed to be not at the airport. I'm supposed to be parking at somewhere else. So let me go through down here. And with all these like taxis and stuff, I could just pick my friend up right now. And then we could go to Hampton Inn. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, there's nowhere for me to park for an hour. Oh look, there's the, actually to my left. Go away, dude. Come on. I don't know what these cabs are doing. Actually to my left is where I get my Hampton Inn shuttle. So yeah, good thing I'm not doing that plan. I'm just gonna go straight to East Tropicana if I can ever, I don't know. It's confusing because I can't tell on the map which lane I'm supposed to be in. So now I'm gonna stay to the left, to the right rather. I'm gonna stay to the right. I've got 7 minutes now. I'll get there at 11 and I'll just get an Uber. So I'll bite the bullet. It might be like 20 bucks. I don't know what it will be. Let's see, go down here. Okay, now I'm going the right way. Tell you something, the oversized vehicle lane is freaking awesome. That got me in and out of the airport in 30 seconds just now. Okay, now I get over here. And now there's an Uber behind me. Okay, now I'm gonna stay Wayne Newton Boulevard. This is the problem. These blue signs do not tell you the street names. They just tell you like the terminals and stuff. So that's where I was getting confused. Oh, I don't want to get pulled over. I don't know. There's lots of camper vans in the long-term parking lot there. It must be costing them a fortune. That's crazy. Okay, airport exit. That's what I want. Get me out of here. And then I'll be back here in like 10 minutes. So, okay. I've already packed up the van, which is good. Things fell, but that's fine. So now I just need to, yeah. It's a good thing that I didn't just like leave the van at that place and go. Good thing I ran into Boyd. I'm just babbling. Okay, let me figure this out. There's the strip ahead of me. And now I'm back on the regular road. Okay. 50 feet up here, half a mile East Tropicana. Yeah, this is right over by Hampton Inn. So this is fine. Let me just veer over 7 lanes. And then I just make a left up here. Or right, rather. Military left. I'm tired. Okay, let me go. Bye. All right, so there it is. So I'm going to turn around in here. I'm having trouble today. Okay, let me go through here. Sorry, I'm not pulling my van in to be serviced. Dude, I'm just cutting through. Okay, so he left the space closest to the road. Should be fine. I've got cameras. Can I back in? It should be big enough for me. Okay, it's right over here. And that's the space. It's kind of awkward. Okay, I'm gonna back in and it should be fine. Should be fine right there. Okay. Yeah, it should be fine. No one's gonna steal my van. I don't think. I hope not. All right, I just hope I can fit and not be stuck out too much. It's the downside to having a big ass front end on the van is that I may stick out. Yeah, I'm gonna stick out. I'm not gonna fit. Hang on. I'm gonna tell you something. That's cutting it pretty damn close right here. Right here. This is how well I've parked. That works. That works. Although I think I should be more lined up with this dude. Let me double check. Because I'm in this space here. I don't know, I think that's fine. I'm in this space. That should be fine. Okay, it's fine. This is fine, this will work. Just leave it here for 3 weeks. All right, so I made it to the airport. I think this is the right baggage claim. It's Terminal 1, which is American. So I'll stand over there in about 30 minutes once they land. I'm just kind of leaning on this chair right now. There's my poster. Okay, I didn't see anyone else wearing tie-dye. So anyway, this is fun. It's so weird, like being on the receiving end of the airport, like where I'm picking people up and not actually going anywhere. But I want to pick a place and just go right now. I'm just kidding. All right, there's the Uber, there's Prue, and all the little neighbors. So her little posse is over here. These are the Rocky Mountain camper vans. They're all from Colorado. So yeah, so the guy that owns it, Boyd, he buys a bunch of these and then just rents them out from Vegas. So yeah, so anyway, so let me go get all my stuff out. It's only like 9 a.m. Got a lot of time. I've got to do some stuff on my computer when I get to the airport and go chill, get some breakfast. Nowhere to get breakfast around here. I've got some food in the van though. So yeah, so let me just go get my stuff, put my bag away, get my other bag, get my computer out, blah, blah, blah. And let's just make sure that I parked incredibly well. Look at that. That is luck right there. I did not break anything. So there we go. Okay, cool. It's an interesting van. It has a pop top as well, which is cool. So I can't find my tracker and I think I threw it away by accident. I think it fell into my trash bag. It was hanging up right where my trash was at and I think it's gone. So, oh well, it's okay. No worries. I'll have to get another one. It's only like $2.50 a month. So I have to go back to T-Mobile, which I'm using for my snack bag, to go get another one.